Yeah, let's do this, man.
Really?
Yep. Sometimes you procrastinate before you start a podcast. We just been sitting here eating voodoo donuts. Chin bought us 12. Left them in his car overnight. That's all right.
They're a little old.
They lost all their moisture. So what? I'll tell you this.
And they're all stuck together.
They're all stuck together, but
they were
the
still
icing,
nice.
The icing is delicious. And my pancreas is shooting out a lot of insulin right now.
Chin, how was your voodoo donut experience? Where'd you go? Studio City?
It's in Universal City Walk.
Yep.
So if you go to Universal Studios, you know
Yeah.
that side thing over next to it?
Yeah, the City Walk area there.
So that's where I went.
It was a beast to get.
No, the only thing is the parking costs $25. There's just no way around it. Unless you're sneaky.
And you got how many donuts?
You
You got how many donuts?
12.
What it cost you total? What's,
no. So I got you guys, I got my roommates, and then the parking was about 100 something.
100 total, but the donuts should have cost you around $14-15 for the dozen,
no,
right?
more than
No,
that.
they're more.
No.
They're $3 each. At
No.
least.
No. I was just there. They're $1 something per glaze.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You know what? It came out to like $45. $45 and then $25 for the parking. So
So
what
maybe
is
you're
that?
inflating.
I'm probably a little bit.
You're a little liar. A little liar. $70, not $100.
Is that in math?
You just find a magical $30 in your pocket there?
Yeah, I was just there.
Is this 70?
I was just there.
All right.
Sir.
So, let's get a little bit
And
more.
that's why Voodoo's better than Blue Star, because Blue Star is $4.75 a
Well,
donut.
there you go. That's crazy.
And for these donuts are like right under $2.
Yeah.
They're $1 something, and they're delicious.
Yeah.
Was there a line, Chin, or no?
The line wasn't that bad. It's like
What time did you
7
go?
people.
Did you go at 3 a.m. after you killed people, or?
It was after we recorded yesterday.
Damn, you drove during traffic.
Yeah.
I can't believe
I had to stop by that place I'm leasing. So I had to stop by there first, then went to the donut shop, and then went back here.
Did you sign the lease?
Yeah. Everything's set.
Nice.
Going down.
All good.
It's going down, baby.
You're gonna walk with your pants down.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Why are you talking like that?
You know what it is, dude? I'm street. There you go. Yeah, but look at my psoriasis. Guess what? Went to the dermo yesterday.
Oh, you did?
She goes, there is something you can do about it. I go, there is? She goes, 100%. I give you this like vitamin D cream with this cortisone. It'll take it right down. It'll go away. I was like, really? How about this spot on my nose? She goes, yeah, I'll get rid of that for forever.
You had a spot on your nose?
Got a little freckle on my nose. I don't like having it.
Nothing wrong with a freckle.
Little freck.
So
Now they
she
gotta
gave
cover
you,
it with
she gave
makeup.
you cream. Did it help?
She says it'll work, and by 6 weeks, everything will be gone.
6
Yeah, every
weeks.
day.
Thanks for nothing.
I know. See,
God, naturally it's going to go away in 6
yeah, the
weeks.
problem with like applying a cream, it's like
Too much work.
I know. Like the woman who does our standing on the Goldbergs, she said she was wearing sneakers. She goes, Asics, I have to wear Asics. I go, why? She goes, I have the craziest high arches. I go, oh, wow, man, you must have been a fast runner or something. I say, she goes, well, I'm obsessed with my feet. I wash them every night.
Oh,
I
wow.
massage them and I put cream on
Oh,
them every night. I
wow.
go, you put cream on your feet every night? She goes, oh, yeah, I have to. If my feet are a little dry and they touch the sheets, I can't stand it.
Oh, wow. She has an issue with it.
I was like, you are a foot fetish man's dream.
Was she attractive?
She's attractive.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. And she's just
yeah.
all about her feet.
Yep, she's got these little
Some
feet.
people are into feet.
Some people are
Like, you know, there's a
into
whole
feet.
porno division that's just dudes getting jacked off of people's feet.
I sure do. They put their dick between your feet and then you rub your feet up and
That
down.
doesn't seem enjoyable.
Or they gadooge on your feet.
Dude, do this just for a minute straight.
Never did the thing for me.
Well, my thighs will burn.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this out loud. I love my daughter so much and she's beautiful. She could water ski on her feet.
She has big
Even as a
feet?
kid, I went, I looked at the nurse. I go, excuse me, are those feet supposed to be that big? The nurse goes, they are a little long. I was like, a little long? Well, my dad's got size 14 and her grandfather has got size 14.
Does your son have big feet?
Nope. He's
Just
got
your daughter?
Little arched, adorable feet.
When I was at that Nike headquarters in Portland, there was a size, and I wonder why it didn't sell. They had these new Jordans.
Yeah.
There's only one pair left. And I look at Jay and go, oh shit, they got them. I look at the size 18.
Wow.
Who the fuck? No shit, there's a size 18 left. They were like this big.
All we have is an 18.
All that's left is an 18. Hard pass for me.
That's a bummer to have feet that big. Gee whiz.
It's NBA. I mean,
Yeah,
right?
all of
Have
them.
to be
All of them, yeah. All of them are just giants.
Being that big's just not fun, man.
I don't think so.
Unless you're in the NBA.
Yeah, unless you're super proportioned. Like I wouldn't mind. I was on a plane on the way to Minnesota, and there was this very handsome dude with long hair, and he was standing at the bathroom, and he just looked like he probably was he looked like a white guy, wide receiver in the NFL, like, but even bigger, like a tight end, but thin, but long. I get, that's not even the word. Maybe he looked like a really good volleyball player, but muscular. And
you know what it sounds like, you know what he is?
What?
Sounds like a cock gazer. He's just hanging out by the bathroom?
No. He was just waiting to go to the bathroom, but he had this long hair and he had these long hands. And I was just like, that's such an easy bone structure. It'd be so easy to be that tall, 6'7", and just kind of reach out and wrap people up for no reason.
Did you jack him off with your feet?
I can't stop staring at people like that because I take him in and he looks.
It's so weird. It's so uncomfortable for that.
But he was so
man.
Proportioned.
Who cares?
No, but he had
give him a break.
No, I can't. He had muscular. Everything was in proportion. He looked like a guy who could just dunk.
He looked like a Greek statue.
Yeah, he looked like he could dunk and then swim really fast and run through African tall grass, and you know,
like he could do it all.
Like he could run down a deer.
You're obsessed with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run that deer down.
And then when you ask him what he did, was like, dude, I work at AMC Theaters.
I wanted to ask him what he did.
I can't believe you didn't ask him. Usually you ask him. Like we're in the airport and there's a large black guy, like, ball player? Well,
yeah.
No, he's not. Please don't do that. Yo, my man, play some ball? Got pit bulls? Well, no, man. I'm just...
My man!
That's what you do.
Yo, my man!
As soon as... Whenever in the airport, if there's a large black man, Brian, yo, my man! What team? The guy's all, what? What team y'all ball for?
What team, motherfucker?
Yo, man, let me get a pit bull off your motherfucker.
Yo, motherfucker, what team?
Why do you do that?
Because I speak black.
What team, motherfucker?
I speak jive.
You try to relate to him, too.
Yo,
man.
You play ball, you just big for no reason. Ah!
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
I do that. Ah!
Yo, motherfucker, where I find the wings at around here, am I right? I'm all, well, this is super racist,
It gets a little racist.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward.
Yo, man, it'd be a lot better if we had basketball up in here, am I right?
Where the wings at in this motherfucker, up in this motherfucker? Dude, I fucking ass.
Yo, man, you got a plug from New Jays?
I was jamming to Straight Outta Compton at 6 a.m. as I pulled into the lot in my fucking, with my college degree in my fucking white Tesla. Straight Outta Compton.
You're all
dancing in a shitty way. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think I've just always wanted to be tall, but also I don't want to be tall and thin. I want to be tall and not thick, but just tall and yeah. You know what I want to be?
Tall and thin's not.
You know
cool.
what I want to look like? Randy Moss.
He's so thin. It's not.
But
even
he's
funny.
not that.
Have you ever seen? He's so thin. You ever seen his ankles?
Bring him up without a shirt.
You know what? That's a terrible example. He's so thin. He looks like your skeleton in science class painted black.
I think he's actually way more muscular than we
he's
think.
not. I've seen. I've actually worked with him on ESPN.
Have you?
Yes.
So tell me about it.
So thin.
Really?
It's not who you want to be.
But it's super strong.
You want to be more like Terrell Owens.
I've seen Terrell in person, but
Randy's very thin. Like alarm.
Look at his arms.
No, he's
I feel like everybody's thin to you, but maybe look at him.
He's
muscular.
very thin. No, not muscular. Not a muscular man.
Thicker than John Jones or thinner than John Jones?
Way thinner than
Wow.
John. Yes.
Is it possible that now that he's not trained? Well, no, it's not. Is that
That's not
Randy?
him. No.
Well, I'll take Des
That's
Bryant's
Des
body.
Bryant.
I'll take Des Bryant's body.
He's fishing.
Yeah, he's got skinny legs, but he's an athlete.
A thin dude.
Yeah,
Of course he's a fucking
he looks like a
athlete.
basketball player, doesn't he?
He played basketball.
6'6"? How tall is he?
No, 6'4", 6'5".
Okay.
Did you see John Jones pass the lie detector test?
I sure did.
Does it mean much though?
I think it has to.
Really?
Yeah, those things are pretty.
No, you're flipping the script
did
now.
it wrong.
You can go back and listen to it because we did a lie detector test, and even talking to the lie detector lady, she was like, there's some, margin for errors.
Yeah,
there.
but I talked to a lawyer said if they do it right with really good stuff, apparently it's. I was just wiggly, and I said I was lying about everything, even the stuff I was telling the truth about.
But but if you go type in how accurate are lie detector tests, because there's a thing where they say like sociopaths can pass them.
Yes, that's true.
Because they won't raise their heartbeat or it won't raise their blood pressure when they lie because they're serial killers.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's part with John, but I don't think we should look too much into it.
Yeah.
And also, I want to know,
good point,
was it a
man.
random test? Because it was in Albuquerque where it's a Greek god out there. Like it would been to me, it'd be carried more weight if they went, "Hey, John passed a lie detector test in Florida, and we randomly flew him down there. He had to take the lie detector test, and he actually ended up passing." Like for him to do it on his own. You know?
I think what matters is the fact that the Golden Snitch basically said he probably didn't do it knowingly, and I think in that sense that's got to carry some weight.
Oh, I agree. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad look for John either. I think it's a good PR move because most people see it go, "Oh wow,
100%.
Yeah." I think it was a smart
very
PR
much
move.
so.
Yeah. I hope he comes back.
I do too. I want him back.
Dude, how about I just flip the scripts here? I was watching show called I Am Jazz on TLC. Do you know what it is? Mm-mm. She got her start on YouTube. She's a transgender. When she was 3, she was born a boy. When she was 3, she kept telling her mom, like, I want to play with the girls. I'm a girl dressing up as a girl. And the mom's like, what the fuck? Huh. And so she went through hormones. She wants to get the bottom surgery. They call it the bottom surgery, but she doesn't have enough skin down there. It's a nightmare. Oh, boy. But they had her debate this doctor because this doctor was saying that transgender kids shouldn't have any hormones, any surgeries to after puberty.
I agree with that.
You can't agree with that. You gotta watch this, B. Because
I can't agree with it.
You shouldn't. You should. At first, I thought the same thing too, because the suicide rate is so high amongst them when they're not allowed to have estrogen blockers or hormones. Because think if you always felt some way, you're positive you feel this way, and this doctor's going, no. They're saying it's like torture for them to have to go through puberty.
It's a very, very, but the problem is there are 2 things. One is apparently
they switch their mind.
No.
As they get older.
One is that first of all, I think you're like, for example, I think you're born gay. I don't think you decide you're gay, right?
No, they're born like that.
I would imagine being transgender is the same thing.
Correct.
It feels that way.
Yeah.
My worry is that there are plenty of people who talked about wanting to have become a woman or a man, and then when they got older, they were like, "I'm glad I didn't do it."
That's not true.
No.
See, so that's the argument.
I just worry about letting children make really, really a life-altering decision
I agree.
like that. But not only that,
I agree with that. Yeah. But that's what people's argument. They go, "Well, I was on the road. They're going to switch," and the odds are crazy. How many like actual kids that
commit suicide? You mean?
Well, 60% commit suicide. Jeez. It's high as fuck. But the thing is that how many kids have the surgery then go, oh no, actually I want to go back. If they're actual transgender kids, which they go through all these clinical studies and all that, the return rate is, well,
here's the tough part though. The tougher part also is that even after operation, the suicide rate apparently doesn't change. So that's what I've heard. B. Let's look that up. Because the suicide rate among
they went all over this on the show. These are a lot of misconceptions.
Are they?
Yeah.
So I heard the suicide rate among transgender when they get the operation stays the same.
I think it goes down, not by much, but the reason why their suicide rate's so high is because of the way society views them and looks at them.
Yeah.
That's because they can't find their place.
Is it, or is it the fact that they never really feel like they're women or men, and that's the overwhelming thing too, right? Like, I don't know how much. Like, okay, so people accept you still don't like the way you are.
Yeah, because you have the wiring of a woman in a man's body.
Advocates pause. The long-term study, up to 30 years, followed 324 people who had sex reassignment surgery. The study revealed that beginning about 10 years after having surgery, the transgender began to experience increasing mental difficulties. Most shockingly, their suicide mortality rose almost 20-fold above the comparable non-transgender population. This disturbing result has as yet no explanation, but probably reflects the growing sense of isolation reported by the aging transgender after surgery. The high suicide rate certainly challenges the surgery prescription. Yeah, so I had read this as well, and I feel like surgery
goes up after
it doesn't mean I don't want
surgery?
them to get surgery, because they should be allowed to get surgery, of course, but unfortunately, the sad part is I don't think that is what stops a lot of them from committing suicide, because at the end
I don't
of the day,
think it's the answer.
They still don't feel the way they want to. They still feel like men, in a woman's body, or vice versa.
God, what a shame, though.
It's a fucking bummer.
They had another parent on there where it was this African-American mom. She said, my son feels like a woman, and he's 9. And she's like, it's just a tough thing to tackle.
Of course it is, man. I mean, how do you, if that's what's going on in someone's brain?
I think the biggest thing knock on wood, that'd be awful. But if my son felt like that, I would feel more bad for him because it's like, oh man,
too.
society just doesn't.
Me too.
We can do all this stuff, and people say, oh, equal rights, all that stuff, but they just don't live a normal life.
Even if society accepted it, remember, it's
a
like
tough
this.
go.
It's like this. If you're really ugly, I mean, and this happens, and you never get a date.
Talking like
in your
Harvey
life.
Weinstein.
you that is traumatic as fuck for people.
Yeah.
And no matter how accepted you are, you never feel that intimacy. For a man to never feel a woman be overwhelmed with her lust or desire for you, for who you are,
Oh man,
is
terrible.
yeah. And yes, it's terrible. And I think that the same thing, unfortunately, for anybody who feels, think about that. I'm a man and I feel like a woman.
Well, I'm a man. I have the wiring of a woman. I have the brain of a woman, but I have the outsides of a man. Like
It's a cruel thing.
It's a
man.
tough go.
It's gender dysmorphia, right? And it's a form
tough
of it was always considered a form of mental illness. Where I know that's not that's controversial and stuff, and it doesn't matter what you label it or what you call it. The fact of the matter is, man.
Do you have any
I don't know.
transgender friends, MJ? Zero. Do you know any?
I have one.
You have one.
It's rare. It's always been pretty rare.
Is it is he or she? How does it work? Are they man to woman?
It's a she. Works in West Hollywood now. That's like the only area she's accepted now.
West Hollywood.
West Hollywood's like her only home. So she's like a dancer, bartender, but she's super smart, but just people don't take her seriously for her jobs. So she hasn't been able to get into the corporate office yet. And she's like 36, but she's way more qualified than anyone I know. So it's kind of crazy.
My girl was shooting this soap opera, and there's a transgender in the show, and she's a beautiful girl. Like, we'd definitely be fooled in a good way. Anyways, but beautiful girl.
way.
Anyways, so
Let's
she's
get that dick out of the way there. 'Cause it doesn't bother me
she's
at all.
transgender on the show, and gorgeous girl. Tons of Instagram followers, stuff like that. And they shot a scene where she's in the soap opera is bullied, and they push her down to the ground. So they're shooting the scene, and she's wearing heels, and she falls and breaks the heel. And then the next day she comes on set. Hopefully I'm allowed to say this. She comes on set, and everyone's like, "Where's your shoes?" And she's like, "Oh, those were my only." She's so poor. She's like, "Those are my only shoes. I don't have any other shoes." I know.
That makes me fucking sad.
I called Joe. I went, "You go buy 10 pairs of shoes and give her those." She goes, "Really?" I go, "Give her cash. Go buy a pair and give her a lot of cash for me." She goes, "Really?" I go, "Please do that for her."
Ain't that the truth? When you see somebody trying to be pretty,
Dude, but gorgeous woman though.
Yeah.
I'm straight up like no, you can make fun of me with like you'd be like, damn. Like, she showed me like, what the fuck? She was saying how she's like she's been homeless, like she's trying to make an act and she's trying to do all this stuff. She can't get a job because she's transgender. Like, she's trying all this stuff. When you hear their story, you're like, fuck, man.
there was this.
So I gave her my size 14.
I never forgot the story about this guy who was a writer, and he was in Russia, and he'd been arrested. They just arrested randomly a lot of people, and they would put you on in this case, they put them on a boat, and they were going to send them somewhere to a labor camp or something. And when the men were arrested, they had women that had been arrested, and the women were all down in this hold. And you would be arrested back then for being, affiliated, married to somebody who belonged to the wrong party, married, whatever it was. There were all kinds of reasons. And these women had been down there for a while, and they were all forced to go to the bathroom in a giant steel pot. They were kind of perched over it. It was the indignity. And because they'd been down there for a long time, they were dirty, and they had some of them had things on their skin and stuff. And he said, when we walked down there, and these women they were just wretches. They'd been in the hull of the boat, and they were going to the bathroom, and one of them stopped immediately going to the bathroom. They saw the men, and they looked so terrible, but they started to fix their hair because the men were there, and they were trying to assemble
normal.
some fucking dignity,
Normalcy.
some dignity, some normalcy, and just hold it together for these men that came down there. I never forgot that story. I was like, and that there's something so moving about that. Like, somebody's trying to they can't even afford shoes because they can't get a real job, and then they break their fucking heel. That humiliation. And oh, by the way, you've dealt with that your whole life.
I know.
I can't.
It's a shame.
I can't stand that shit. It makes me want to cry.
It's a real bummer.
Yeah.
Go to a lighter
man.
subject. You ever
Buy shoes, man. Buy her 10 pairs. That's exactly what I would do.
did.
You go buy her 10 pairs of fucking shoes.
What she did, I said, you take my card and you buy that girl all the shoes she can have.
I got one story for you. This is it. Wait, let me tell you this
Go
story.
ahead.
So me and my buddy are hanging out. We had our shirts off. I'm a young man in my cool fucking Venice cottage on Noita Place.
Bungalow.
Oh yeah. And well, I mean, me, I'm like, what am I? 32, 33. I'm cute. And my buddy's a stud.
Full of cum and
Yeah, bringing
goals.
girls in and out. It's fucking Grand Central. I'm putting up numbers, blah blah blah. I'm awesome, and you're awesome.
Yeah.
I got my dogs. Probably had my parrots back then. I'm fucking a
Hate
loser.
parrots.
Yeah.
Parrots.
A loser. But anyway, we're probably doing a CrossFit workout or some bullshit, and this very small but very pretty Korean woman kind of walks.
she goes,
I lived on a walk street, and she came walking down the walk street, and she had like her belongings. She was holding like her belongings. She didn't even have a bag, and I thought something was wrong here. And she was in sort of her feet were very dirty, and she was almost in a nightgown. And frankly, she looked like she had escaped something. And I looked at her, and the first thing I thought was this woman was forced into a massage parlor somewhere and ran away. And she looked at me, and she said, hello. I said, hi. I go, are you all right? And she goes, oh, I'm just a little bit lost. And and I said, oh, and we started talking. I realized she had nowhere to go. I said, do you have any money? And but she had dignity, and she was not crazy.
no.
And she looked like she was in danger. I said, do you have any money? And she said, no, I don't have money right now. And I said, when was the last time that do you have, anyway, I let her come in. She goes, can I use your bathroom? And I said, yes. And she looked dirty. And I said, do you want to take a shower or a bath? Wow. And I was with my buddy, and she said, she kind of touched her chest. She goes, thank you so much. I would really like that. So she was in my bath for
4 hours?
an hour.
4 hours?
And I finally, I was like, what do I do? And I go, I knocked on the door. No. She was cleaning herself.
Yeah.
And then she came out, and I realized, I go, you don't have anywhere to go. I go, you have no money. And I remember I gave her $500.
And did you guys date?
No, I just gave her $500, and she told me that I was an angel.
Dang.
She said, you're an angel. And she touched me. Like she touched my head and my heart in my chest. And she said, you're an angel, and you saved my life. And she just disappeared. I never forgot that. I fucking never. She goes, I feel like I saw these two beautiful men that took me in and let me shower and I never forgot it. I can't remember who
You didn't find out the story?
Yeah,
she wouldn't tell me the story, but I'm convinced
Massage
she was
parlor?
running away from a very bad guy. I'm convinced she was running away from a gang of some organized group of motherfuckers who clearly had
Own
her
the massage
somewhere
parlors?
in her, against her will. I don't know, man. I never ever forgot that. But at least I gave her some whatever that, whatever that.
Some of
means.
those massage parlors make bank. There's that one off Wilshire. I know a couple businessmen go down to get drained like cows.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man,
I
drive by it. And I'm like, God, that place.
I ran into a
full of.
I ran into a straight up celebrity, and he was waiting in line at Verizon. I go, hey, and he goes, hey. I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, I'm decided to get a little phone action done here, but right there. I go, what? He goes, right there is the best massage parlor in fucking LA. I was like, huh? And he was pointing to this thing.
Yeah,
I was like, that looks like a it looks like a whatever. It looked like a skincare.
There's an
place.
app.
Like,
There's an app for it called Rug Maps.
Rug maps or
Rug or Rub?
Rub mats.
Is it Rub?
Rub mats.
It might be Rub.
Rug mats.
Rub
Look
Mats.
it up.
Yeah, look up Rub.
I've heard rub maps.
Yeah, I bet you have, Playboy. Yeah, I bet you have.
Chin?
I can see Chin going in that bitch.
By the way, if you don't
You
think,
got any Koreans in there? It's all we have.
There.
if you don't think Chin is a
rubmaps.com.
If you don't think Chin is a straight up pimp, and you don't fuck with his money.
If you don't think Chin's taking the money we pay him from this and just getting jacked off every night in downtown LA, you're
No,
crazy.
he doesn't have.
would.
Chin,
If you
he
don't
doesn't pay
think
for it, he doesn't pay for it.
If
He
you
runs
don't
the
think
girls.
he's getting milked like a Korean cow every Tuesday, Thursday night, you're crazy.
Hey Chin, how do you say "Where's my money, bitch" in Korean?
Chin, how do you say 3 fingers in the ass?
Hold on, hey, what the fuck? Bro, this is a family show. Jesus, talk about one-upping me. I mean, I'm like, where's my money, bitch? Chin, how do you say 3 fingers in the ass? 3? 3? You know what? While we're at it, how do you say 3 fingers in
I don't know how to say 3 fingers.
You're right, exactly, because nobody thinks of
I
that.
highly doubt it.
I apologize to our
doubt that,
listeners.
Playboy.
People just
As you
fucking
get
like
milk
reach.
out.
People were just driving going, oh! Hey, Chin, how do you say 3 fingers in the ass?
I just picture.
Fuck, man, I'm trying to.
Hey,
Do
I
you
picture-
mind, sir?
I just picture Chin on all fours, just getting jacked off
Hey, stick.
like
Hey,
from behind.
hey, tell you what, let's play 3. Hide the 3 digits.
Oh man.
How do you say where's my money, bitch, in Korean?
tonjo 기집애.
tonjo kijibe.
Yeah.
tonjo kijibe. tonjo kijibe.
Perfect.
How's my accent?
Sounds more Japanese, but
tonjo kijibe.
that's even more Korean.
tonjo.
No
How do you say?
Tonjo
Let's get a
kijibe.
thumb in there.
tonjo
I don't know
kijibe.
how to use. Say,
Just say, how do you get a thumb in there? God damn it.
I don't know how to say it.
No thumb.
How about
Thumb
give me
or
the
kid.
thumb? How about give me the thumb?
You know, we use English language a lot, right? So we would say, thumb 주세요.
thumb 주세요. thumb 주세요.
Thumb
like saying-
juiceo.
thumb
That's like saying
주세요.
it nicely too.
Thumb
Yo
주세요.
is a formal way of saying
Thumb juiceo.
thumb 주세요.
Thumb juiceo.
thumb
Hey,
주세요.
let's go ahead and get the thumb juiceo and the index finger juiceo.
thumb 주세요. Yeah.
Gonna take these 4 digits and thumb juiceo.
thumb 주세요.
You can say
Fan my
so.
rump with the 4 digits, but stick that thumb. Let's lose the thumb to the.
Let's go and hide that thumb
Let's go
in my
3
ass.
digits. Let's go 2 digits deep.
You can say digit.
What,
Yeah.
Jim?
Digit. You can say digit. So you
Digit.
Since I don't know how to say fingers, you
thumb
can say
digit. Yeah.
like the number.
Yeah.
Digit 주세요.
Whoa, would you just call me? What?
Hey, bro, don't use the N word.
Hey, bro.
Nege's 4.
What is it?
Nege.
One more
Saying that
time.
out loud.
하나 둘 셋. Net. No, net.
Net.
So
Net.
Nege means like
Nege.
you or I.
Nege?
Nega?
My
Nega?
Korean's really bad, remember?
Nega.
Nege.
Nigga.
Nege.
Nege.
Don't say.
It's like
Don't.
you.
It's not
Not
a.
good.
Don't say-
Nege.
don't say
Nege.
it.
No, it's nege.
Yeah, nege.
Nege.
I think it's me, yeah.
Nege means 4?
Like, nege, yeah, nege, thumb 주세요.
Nigga,
I'm
thumb
like,
주세요.
give me your
Nege. Nege.
Nigga, thumb 주세요.
How would you do it, B? Like, we're in Korea, we have a hard time communicating.
watch.
Hey, I'd go, nege.
I go.
Nege.
Nigga, thumb 주세요.
Nege thumb jizel.
Nege thumb
Hey, and I go like this. This means extra money, drain me.
Yeah. Extra money drain me. Don't say stuff like milk my dick.
I never
Say
said
that.
milk my
You
dick.
milk me like a Korean cow. Like
Chin's
I
a
don't-
Korean
it's so
cow.
stomach turning.
You ever been in one of those
Milk it.
places? Not a lot of time for chit
I'm not
chat.
answering that question. This
Not a
is
lot of time for
court
chit
law.
chat. But you look at rub maps, you gotta be a real psycho to create this app.
Dude, the
you gotta be a
massage,
real
foot and
jack
body
off,
massage.
man.
So these are all. I actually have never been. I've never walked into one of those places.
Dude, the one
Just
when
for
I
life
lived in
body
Marina
work.
Del Rey, I'd walk in any massage parlor, and on the thing it would say, "There are no happy endings here. This is a professional place.
Yeah.
Please do not ask." You know what
Yeah.
that means? They give happy endings.
Really?
Usually, typically, yes.
Wow.
You see that sign, or if they go, "Have you been here before?" If you go, "Nope, I'm new," you ain't getting jacked off. If you go, "I sure have," that means you know the deal.
Look at that.
This is all codes.
Really?
And then I go, for nigga."
Wow. Marina massage.
Thai yoga massage.
I'm not.
Click on the reviews.
I'd
for
be
me.
lying if I said that I'd be lying if I said I don't feel like going. And I bet you my wife would probably be kind of okay with it. How about that?
Why is this on top?
Oh, then there's ratings, and looks like Lucy's doing all the jacking off here.
Want to read these
the
reviews?
Yeah, read a review.
Oh, you have to go premium.
Oh, Chin, pay for that shit.
Do it now.
Sorry.
825. God, we
Blurry.
can't even make it out. God, hey, we need some fans send us your login info so we can check this out, please.
I can't.
Oh man, I'd love to see some in the comments. Lucy was good. Soft hands, worked pretty fast. Talked a little too much.
Yeah, there is a whole.
Pointy elbows, man, kind of turned me off.
I guess there is a whole thing.
Is there ever?
Marina Del Rey massage.
Slang on the bottom. This is MP slang. Massage parlor slang. Bottom left.
Oh,
What's it say?
apartment Asian massage parlor.
Ass
So
to mouth, penis, toy, finger, trying to orgasm.
What the hell?
See, look at there's code. They have a code
ATM's out, ass to mouth. Fingers goes from ass to mouth. Ajubi. For ass, ATM to mouth.
Gee whiz.
Menstruation period.
Oh, here you go, Brian.
Aunt Flo.
Hey, B, you need to go there and ask for a baby back. It's a petite, young, attractive Asian man. I threw in the man.
What is it? What is it?
You want a baby back. When you go, say, Ajubi, me on all
I want
fours.
a small Asian guy.
Baby back.
I want a small Asian guy.
Oh, here you go. You want a BBJTC, a bare back blowjob to completion in mouth.
Whoa.
Yeah. Or maybe you want a
Bare black blowjob to completion with
BBBJTCNQNS.
swallow.
No, did you hear that, B? When you go there, go, I'd like a baby back with a BBJTCNQNS, a bare back blowjob to completion, no quit, no spit.
Oh my God.
There's what I'm looking for, a BBBJWF, a bare back blowjob with a facial.
Lord have mercy.
And I'd like to do it BCD, behind closed
Problem
doors.
is, I don't want, like, what if I put my dong in her mouth after she gave somebody a bareback blowjob to completion with swallow? If she gave a guy a BB.
Oh, no, this is what you want, bro.
TCWS.
Dude, your birthday's coming up. You know what I'm going to get you?
What?
I'm going to get you a baby back with a BDSM accompanied by a BSL. A BLS is a ball licking and sucking.
What about it? Can I get a butterface? Everything looks good. Butterface?
Do you want a baby back or do you want a BSB, a bus stop babe? It's your birthday.
What's a bus stop babe?
Well, it's a babe who hangs around bus stops, also known as a lot lizard.
Otherwise known as a runaway. Otherwise known as an underage runaway. No, thank you.
Also going to be tough to get rid of.
Yeah, you're right.
She has a lot of free time, wants to chill, wants to
So I'll
talk.
buy her shoes.
Yeah.
A bus stop babe.
All right,
wow.
B, for your birthday, we'll get you some of these. You sure you don't want a CDS, a covered doggy style?
How about a cash and dash? Rob who takes your money and then runs. Covered blowjob. BJ with a condom. No thanks. Full service provider costing $200 or less. Cross-dresser. Whoa. Covered doggy style? Covered? What does that mean? I got to cover my dong.
But if you're cruising, like, are you going to be cruising on your birthday? You know what cruising means?
No.
Cruising is a slang for driving around looking for streetwalkers.
Carpet matches drapes, typically a natural blonde.
There's your thing.
Digital anal probe, finger and anus. There you go. Dining at the O, analingus. Dining at the Y, cunnilingus.
Oh, you need a baby back DDG, a baby back drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah. Man behind girls on hands.
Oh, here we go. Birthday special. You want a baby back DDG DP. Which
What's
is
that?
you want a baby back, which is a small young man,
Hey.
and then you want to
No, something's wrong here. No.
and then you want a DDG, which is drop dead gorgeous, but then you also want a DT, which is a deep throat, entire length of penis is taken into the mouth.
There you go.
And then what
Now
you want to
that's a
end
story.
with is a FIA, fingers in the ass.
An FIA.
FIA. It's your birthday, bro.
I had a girl one time tell me that she could go take it all the way in. And then I was like, oh, well, that's going to be hard for me to get out of my mind. And then we would hang out and talk. And one day she got drunk and I was a little drunk. I don't really drink. And then we went to my place in Venice and she goes, go ahead, get it going. And I was like, oh, she goes, get it going. And I was like, oh, okay, I got it going. And she went, oh, I want it. And then she pulled out and she goes, told you. And I was like, well, you can't just stop there.
No, hell
She's
no.
like, sorry, got a boyfriend. I
Hey,
was
B.
like, what?
Hey, B, for your birthday, do you mind if I get you a Frakuponkuter?
What is that?
A
sir?
Frakuponkuter, German brothel. It's a German brothel.
Oh, boy.
Filled with
No,
Asians.
too much-
It's very confusing.
Too much poo and pee.
No, it's very confusing.
Yeah, some shit gets weird in there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
That's where goo girls
like
are
you
at.
can get your things.
Do you know what a goo girl is?
No. A goo girl?
God, you don't know
Goo
shit
doesn't
about.
sound good.
Well, you can use your imagination.
Boy, I'm impressed with all these different things.
Me too, man. I can't get enough of
Clean
it.
shaven kitty. Hardwood floors, you call it. She got a hardwood floor. A clean shaven
You
kitty.
know what, B? For your birthday, how about I get you an HDH, man?
What's that?
If you have to ask, you can't afford it. It's a high,
Oh, shit.
it's a high dollar hottie.
Oh, fuck, that's good.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna get you for your birthday?
Yeah.
An Italian. And I know what you're thinking, Italian bird.
Yeah, sure, I
No,
like Italians.
Italian is a penis rubbing between butt cheeks.
Well, I'm not. No. That doesn't do anything for me.
Come on, bro. Let me get you a nice Italian with a baby face.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, but then I want to get in there.
Oh, he's getting in there.
What do you mean he's getting in there?
No.
Fuck you, man. I don't want somebody to do that to me.
Neiger for thumb.
Hey, why am I face down on this mat? It smells like Playtex.
Oh, these are great.
One time I had a girlfriend and she went down on me and she goes, "You've been wearing a condom." And I go, "No, I haven't." She goes, "You cheated on me and you had sex with a condom." I go, "Well, first of all, if I did, good thing I used a condom. Second of all, that's not true." She goes, "You're full of shit."
This is a girl you were dating?
Yep, or it might have been my wife. Now let me finish. And
Get him, Amanda.
it got tense for a second there. And I was trying to explain. I was like, "No, that's not what happened." Because I had been back from the road. And she goes, "Well, you got some splaining to do." And I realized that I had been
jacking off with maid gloves on.
I had been, we had a rubber football that had been in the sun in Calabasas. And it gets really hot there. And the rubber had powdered, the rubber powder. And I held it, I swear to God.
Oh, yeah?
And I was throwing it for the dog.
Okay.
And then I went to pee, and I peed and touched. So I detected it myself. And I had to bring the football in and go, "Here you go, smell this." And
look at my
it was
face,
good.
Brian.
Listen.
Did Amanda buy it? Because ain't nobody here buying
Hey, what the fuck? Why do you have skeptical hippo eyes there?
Did you take that ball and rub your dick all over it?
No, I mean, I also used a condom. But the point is this,
Because I've eaten chicken wings, had sauce all over my hands, took a piss. My dick didn't smell like hot sauce.
Well, my dad came in one time and had lipstick on his pocket. And my mom was like, "Hey, motherfucker, you got lipstick on your fucking pocket." And he goes, "Well, I don't know how that got there." And she goes, "Well, that's a problem.
You better
'cause
figure it out."
Yeah, fuckface.
And did he say I was getting a BBD?
It was back in the day when you got tickets, hard tickets from the counter, and it had the red dye on it, and he had it in his pocket. And then she found the ticket, and she wiped it on his shirt, and she's like, "That's the red. That's the
Now
lipstick."
again, did your mom buy that excuse? Because I'm not.
She figured it out. My dad would never in a million years.
I told you
Things can
in
get
the
tense.
locker rooms, the fellas talk where I've come to locker rooms, and this guy used to have a girl, and he was notoriously known for cheating on his girl left and right, and she would smell his dick when he would come home at night.
Yeah, I've had a girlfriend who did
She'd be
that.
like, "Let me smell your dick,"
I had a girlfriend who used to do that.
and she would literally cup his genitals and smell his dick.
Wow.
She better have a good sniffer on her,
You gotta have a good sniffer.
a good old sniffer.
That's why you gotta wash your dick off in the sink. Oops. We've done that before. We all have.
In the sink.
Sure. You get up on your toes, you put your dong in there, water's cold.
I'll do you one dirtier, or you just slip the water from the urinal, cover your wiener.
When have you done that? Because
I've never
is
done
the
that. I've
worst
heard
thing
of
I've ever
guys
heard.
doing that. Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
would
dirty.
never do that. I
Listen,
don't
bro.
push my
Listen,
dick
it's
against-
rub maps. You're trying. It's your birthday. I'm trying to
This
get you a
turned out to be-
BDSD
I
Italian.
apologize, everybody. Should we break down some of the fights coming up?
If you want, but for your birthday, what do you want to do, man? You want me to get you a BDSD QRSR?
No.
With Italian, with a baby
No.
face.
No, I can't do that.
We're just going to dinner.
Yeah. We'll go to dinner.
I told you I use that massage app company, and they sent over I mean, you want to test my patience. They sent over
resolve,
this.
test your resolve?
The dime piece chocolate dream. Came to my door. I went, "Okay, man.
That's a problem.
Okay, man." She went, "Where are we going to set up?" I went, "Right in the extra bedroom
Where
that's
are we
hidden."
set up? How about on this dick?
Yeah. Yeah. Chocolate dream. Let's not make this a nightmare. Keep your mouth shut. Give you extra cash.
Give you a little extra cash.
A little extra cash.
Yeah.
I'm talking like a 10. Came to my door and I was like, "All right, what's going on here?" Wow. But she's super professional. One of the best massages I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nice.
Man, oh man.
Tough not to have
I
an
know.
erection during
I'm going to
that.
give you balls a little tug here if you don't mind. You know?
When they get that, yeah, you know, I guess.
Shank.
Yeah, I thought they were trying to test me. I thought maybe Joe set it up, you know?
Yeah. Jeez, you never know, right?
But then I talked in code to see, you know, I went, I'd like an Italian. She goes, "I don't know what that is." I went, "All right, we're good. You're legit."
How about a BBD?
Do you have a baby face of DD to completion?
She said no.
She went, "I have no idea what you're talking about." All right, this is legit.
God. I guess they have to.
I don't like
bet you they
male
have to deal with that
masseuses.
shit
I
all
don't like
the time.
male
No.
masseuses.
I bet you they have to deal with that all
Oh
the
my
time.
God,
There's always
all
a dude
the
who's like a
time.
little extra. Like, I would never fucking. First, I don't want to make her feel weird. Also, I don't want to be that fucking creep, even though I am.
When you get a massage and they go, go ahead and change to what you're comfortable. I don't go butt naked. I usually my shorts on, my undies on. The guys who go butt naked, that's always suspect.
Dude, people are so paranoid on set now. Like I was just on set and this really sweet guy, he's a veteran and he's crew. He's part of the crew. And he's such a nice guy. And he said, he was in the military a long time. He goes, I'm so lucky. I get free breakfast. I get to work with these pretty. Because I get to work with these pretty. And he pointed to one of the makeup women.
Oh, he fucked
She's
up.
beautiful. He goes, one of these pretty. And he goes, oh, sorry, I didn't mean it. And she goes, are you calling me pretty? And I said, yeah, and I am too. It's fine, But he was so scared.
Jesus,
and
poor
this is what we're at. Like everybody's paranoid. And I was like, dude, it's all good.
I know. I told you at the comedy store, I touched that girl right before she's about to go on stage. She's a beast. And I grabbed her elbow and we're backstage. I went, love your coat. I went, please don't get me in trouble. I didn't mean it like that. I'm not creepy, man. Please don't.
And I think
that's
it's fine.
scary.
Yeah.
What can you do?
It's all good though. It's all good.
When's the last time you got a massage, Jen?
I don't get massages. Remember?
You're tense like my brother. You hate to be touched.
I don't like people.
MJ, when's the time you got a massage?
I never. I wish.
Really? You've never had one?
I'm gonna buy you a massage, MJ.
Well, this just in. Me and Bryan will give you a massage.
There's nothing weird about that.
Wow.
You're our
it's so
employee.
strange. You need one?
You're our employee.
It's so weird.
Just
now
oil.
I'll go through the last. Do you want an MBOT or MBDR?
Whatever you want. Or a Monty.
Maybe you want an MSOG.
Yeah. Multiple pops, multiple releases.
Jesus Christ.
MP.
But you never had a massage, MJ. I feel like for girls.
I should be because of my back. Literally part of my back I can't even feel with the nerve damage.
Massage
I need like strong hands. I've had a massage once.
Oh, I'll get you a Russian chick, blow your mind.
One time I went to this $20 massage place
That's
off
a bad idea.
Jefferson and something in Culver City, and the guy scooped me so creepy, like this old Asian dude. I went with one of my girlfriends and guy friends.
Shouldn't have that.
And I was so uncomfortable.
No, you need a strong Thai woman.
No, I need to get a good one.
You got to get a strong Thai
You
woman.
should go to Massage Envy. There's some legit masseuses
Yeah.
there, or that one at the house. They come to the crib. It's actually better.
Yeah.
It's so
I'll send
expensive.
that. I'll send that chocolate dream, and she
you
will
go.
fucking blow your mind.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because you got a dense body, so I don't
Oh, they doing work.
You need some serious.
They earning
Yeah,
their money. They're sweating hard.
Yeah, you got a fucking lot of thick muscle on
And
your
you got to
back.
get into that ass because my lower back's tight.
Yeah, how often does people? I mean, can a small woman massage you?
I
feel
only
like-
do women.
Really?
Yes.
But have you had them get in? There are some women that can get deep.
Oh yeah, like that.
They use their elbows and their knees?
That Mariah, Dan Henderson's.
Oh,
girl?
she can kill it. Mariah can kill it. I've had Mariah
Yeah,
massage.
she's Tiger Woods' personal masseuse.
Mariah
She's
gets
my personal
deep.
masseuse.
She's awesome.
She'll bring the pain.
I like Mariah. She's good.
I've had some little Korean girls get in there deep.
She
I've
said
had them
they're
crawl
working
on
on-
my back and get their heels in.
Yeah. She said working on Dan Henderson is like working on wood.
Wood, yeah.
He's so strong. He's so dense.
She works with everyone, man.
They say that Henderson is like wrestlers are notoriously strong. Then they say there's wrestling strong, and then there's Dan Henderson strong. Like he's weird strong.
But you need to get one.
I do. They're just expensive.
Yeah,
Next
I
to
know.
my yoga studio, we have a Thai yoga, I think it is, or not Thai yoga. It's like a Thai massage place.
Thai massages is all right.
But people will come in asking for happy endings. Like 100% people have asked for happy endings from like my studio.
Here's my thing with this. Hashtag no creepy, hashtag no me too. Is there a difference between a pleasurable foot massage or scalp massage and then getting your penis massage?
I'll tell you why there's a difference. Because your penis, your scalp and your feet don't shoot out a white fucking load everywhere.
I know, but
that
it's all
carries with it
pleasure.
all
It's all
kinds of
pleasure.
possibilities.
It's all pleasure, isn't it?
It is, but there's something about your dick. When
But
you go,
why?
But
But why?
because of cum.
I know, but why? Why is it so frowned upon?
I understand the question you're asking. It's
Do you know
all
what I'm
pleasure.
saying?
It's all pleasure.
It's all pleasure. Like, if I want to go get drinks,
Sex
if I
is
want to
always-
get 15 drinks, I can get 15 drinks and get hammered. If I want to get a hand job, you're going to arrest
Sex
me.
has always come with all kinds of responsibilities because that was how disease was spread. That's how children were born. Sex has always been a very
But if
remember-
I get an HGH double Q WRS
Yeah.
Italian job,
Well, let's take a guy in a movie. So you could have a guy when you write a TV show or a movie. If that guy cheats on his wife,
he's a bad guy.
no matter what, they're going to tell you to change it. Even though he might be a really complicated character. The only TV shows that get away with it is like Tony Soprano. He just got away with it. Very rare.
He's also a
gangster.
He was a gangster.
Yeah, he's also a gangster. But that's a lack of self-control, right? For better or for worse, some men have a predilection. They want pussy. They want a lot of different women, okay? but they might love their wife, but they want to step outside. That's a form of that's a lack of self-control, right? Not unlike eating too much, not unlike gambling, not unlike drinking too much.
It's all the same thing, though, isn't it?
All the same thing.
It's all the same
We
thing.
are way
They're
more
all
forgiving
vices.
of those other vices and not forgiving at all of the guy who just can't keep it in his pants. And it's just interesting. And it's always been that way. Sex has always been a very
taboo, though.
Your dick is very similar to a gun. It's always been and more though so than ever in 2018, which is interesting. It's always been that way, but it's never been any different.
Isn't it pretty silly when you think when you get to the nitty gritty of it?
Well, the one thing I think is interesting about I was thinking about this, like how a lot of it is being characterized as men have power over women. That's actually not true. Beautiful women have a shitload of power over men. Men do crazy shit for gorgeous women.
Well, not in Hollywood, but yeah.
Even in Hollywood, I mean,
Not really.
Sharon Stone, believe me, she had a great response. Did you ever suffer from
started
sexual
laughing.
harassment and start laughing?
Yeah.
But Sharon Stone, when she was younger, had a great deal of power too. Every man in Hollywood wanted to have sex with her, and she was also good at her acting and stuff. And though she had to deal with that, she also had a lot of power herself, and ultimately became very wealthy because of it. So it all depends. But it's just funny, man. It's funny how we're not forgiving of that one vice.
Which is strange. Like if you see a guy coming out of a jack-off parlor, you're like, ugh. When really it's like, I mean, how's
Guys
that
get
different
it.
than
Guys get it. I think maybe because women can suffer from gambling, can suffer from eating disorders, can suffer from all those things, but half the population doesn't get when you really can't keep it in your pants. Like that's because they're going to side with the woman because they probably had it done to them. There's a lot of problems with it.
the men though?
Well, if you write a TV show, they're going to go, women hate you. I wrote a script, and the guy cheated on his girl in the script, and the women I gave it to read said I stopped reading after that, and I thought that was really interesting. I went, wow, fucking
Depends
wow.
what kind of show you're going for.
Yeah.
I've watched a million shows where the guy cheats on the girl. Matter of fact, every show I watch has the guy cheating on the girl.
Who?
Most of them. Narcos, El Chapo.
Yeah, again, look at who they are.
All of it.
But look at who they are. They're all gangsters.
Yeah, they're gangsters.
They're already compromising morally.
But even in the other, I mean,
If they kill
if you watch
people-
if you watch Ballers,
Yeah, but
if
again,
you watch
athletes.
but in these shows though,
Yeah.
it's really very rare you find.
Well, that's new too. That's actually kind of new. Tony Soprano probably ushered that in. If you look at most of it, like even on Breaking Bad, that dude does all kinds of bad things, but he never touches a woman.
It's about his wife.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
about his
It
wife
wouldn't
and his
make
kids.
sense.
But it's very dicey territory dramatically whenever you pitch that in a room. Very dicey, very dicey.
Should we do some current events?
You want to talk fighting?
So
for
Chin
2 seconds?
so Chin just doesn't want massages. MJ needs one,
Yeah,
and it's your birthday, so I feel like you need an Italian job.
yeah, for my birthday. What? It's my birthday.
Hey, someone give us your account for Rub Mats so we can find Count a good B-Day gift.
Yeah.
I want a
Great.
nice, sturdy, handsome young Korean man to give you an
I
Italian
just don't feel comfortable with the man
for
thing, dude.
Nijas.
No, I don't know, man. I just don't. What's your name, Chin? Oh, it's too close to home. Oh man, you're tall. It is Chin. Are you?
What's up? I'll be in Boston for the fights, brother. I'm going to the fights.
You will. I'm excited about that. You'll be at the Wilbur. I want to put some money down, and I want to, and for the first time, and I'm going to have to pick your brain.
You owe
on
me
this.
16 grand, but carry on.
Now you know who I have for the. Do you want to go right to the main card, or you want to start with the?
The other fights are awful.
Yeah.
Let's just do the
Yeah.
main and co-main.
Well,
event.
Cormier, Ozdemir is.
That'd be the
intriguing
co-main
to me.
event.
Yeah,
That'd be the
that's
co-main
interesting.
event.
And,
I think that's an awful fight, to be honest.
you do, because Ozdemir is a high level striker, and you think that Daniel's going to put him on his back.
I don't think Ozdemir's at that upper level like a DC. I think DC can play it safe, avoid the big punch, which he's done against Rumble, which he's done against John Jones, and take Vulcan down and just make it not that fun of a fight.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a great fight. I actually think Bellator has a better card this weekend. I think Stipe versus Francis is the best fight of the weekend.
Yep.
But I think overall Bellator with Douglas Lima and Roy McDonald and Pico and Chandler and Chael, they have a better card.
Yeah, that'll be wild. I got Stipe in this fight.
Really?
I sure do, for a couple of
I
reasons.
would bet you, but you owe me 16 grand.
For a couple of reasons. One is I I think Stipe is a better boxer, and I think that Ngannou is incredibly devastating because he swings wide and hard. But if Stipe can stand on the edge of the pocket, he's a better wrestler. He could double leg him all day, take him down,
Let me ask you
tire
this,
him
but
out.
you say double leg him all day.
Yeah.
Name the last guy Stipe's double legged. Even attempted to
Well,
double
he's
leg.
still a D1 wrestler, and you're right. He never uses his wrestling, but that's because he knocks everybody out from Verdum to, he knocks literally everybody out.
Arlovsky over him. Yeah, he's knocked out.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And I think he's so good at being able to stand on the edge of the pocket. He's a really good boxer. And I see him standing out there, stepping back and blasting Ngannou. And if he doesn't knock him out, he wrestles him and tires him out. I think the plan would be
How's
to
he
wrestle
win?
him. I would, if I'm him,
Give me a round.
if I'm him, first round, I take that fucking dude down and I wear him out. Because Ngannou's got so much strength.
You're assuming
Yep.
that Francis can't wrestle.
I am assuming that.
You're assuming
I am.
that Francis actually fought a better wrestler and they get taken down.
I'm.
You're assuming that people say Francis actually goes with the Olympic team, doesn't get taken down.
I've heard that too.
I would bet you, but you owe me too much money.
So are you going with Francis Ngannou in this?
I am. And
Really?
it pains me to say it. I'm rooting for Stipe, but I just don't see it. And for this reason, with heavyweights, you could technically say Stipe is a better technical boxer, but it doesn't really matter. When you're 265 pounds and you're cutting 265 and you're Francis, the technique, you can get away with being a little more sloppy when you're the hardest puncher in the world.
Yeah.
So for Stipe, Stipe's biggest issue is Stipe doesn't use angles, and Stipe goes north to south. He never goes angles, east to west. He always goes forwards. Well, with a guy like Francis, you can't really, there's no room for error. So Stipe in every fight gets hit. If the Alistair Overeem fight, he got
hit.
dropped.
Yeah, he did.
He got dropped.
Yeah.
Orlovsky, he got hit. JDS, he got hit many of times.
Yeah.
Well, with Francis, you just can't.
You can't get hit.
Stipe will trade 1-for-1. Well, with Francis, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can't play that game.
Yeah.
So I don't think Stipe for 25 minutes can play that 1-for-1 and get out of there alive. But I will say this. I think if the fight goes past midway through the second round, Stipe wins that fight.
Because
if Francis can't get it done
tired?
early,
Yeah.
no, I don't think Francis can get tired. I think, Stipe gets tired too, but I think Stipe is going to have a hell of a time taking him down. And I think from the sheer, power that Francis has, like when Alistair tried to wrap him up and
Yeah.
got switched around, you can see the panic on Alistair's face. He's like, what the fuck are we dealing
he's
with here?
NFL strong. Like he's crazy strong.
Stupid strong.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the best technique, but it doesn't matter at heavyweight, really.
It
They
doesn't
hit
matter.
so hard.
Yeah.
Alistair Overeem has better technique than Stipe, Verdum, Francis. How'd that work out
Didn't
for him?
matter.
Overeem was actually throwing more precise punches. Francis threw from down here. It just...
Yeah, he did. Just swung.
I hope you're right. I actually hope Stipe wins, and then we get a.
Well, Stipe is
king
technically
fight.
a better fighter,
Why do you say that?
technically wise.
Why?
Better boxing, better wrestling. Right? Ngannou might have better takedown, or might have the kind of takedown defense that makes it impossible to take him down. I don't know.
Well, so I think Stipe is a better overall, well-rounded fighter, but that doesn't mean he's the better fighter. When Stipe has that God-given power, where
Yeah,
Francis has power,
whoever
it touches
wins
you.
at this point, yeah.
Also, the thing that bothers me about Stipe is he's had a lot of freaking battles, man. He's had a lot of wars. And you hear him talk, and it's,
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like most of his fights have been battles.
You ever seen the JDS fights?
That was.
Did you see his
those were
last fight
crazy.
against
Yeah, that's true,
Overeem where he
that's
got knocked unconscious?
Yeah. But that, how long did that last? Did that last 2 rounds? Like they weren't
That was
long
one
fights,
round.
right?
It doesn't matter.
It was
dude.
1 round.
It doesn't. Well, hold on. When you say they're not long fights, what do you mean not long fights? You're talking about the 10 rounds of JDS?
That's
Or
crazy.
you
Those are the ones that are long, but everything else has been. So JDS was.
First round when he knocked out JDS, but the Overeem one was the end of the first round.
Yep. So these have been short fights. I don't think he took as much beating. Verdum was very quick,
See,
right?
But here's the problem, B. So when
Yeah.
you say he didn't take much beating, when you get knocked unconscious and have to pop up, it doesn't matter whether it was in the 5th or
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah.
Brain trauma is brain trauma.
Yeah. In other words, your chin gets more glassy.
It's just these huge punches you're eating.
Saga.
His biggest wars were the JDS, which is the one that he lost, which I thought he won. That was a big one for him.
Yeah.
And then that, he smoked. He really didn't get hit. Mark Hunt smoked Arlovsky, smoked Verdum. Alistair Overeem had some damage, won the fight. Junior Dos Santos just murked Junior Dos Santos.
Yeah.
But it's just a different animal.
Yeah. What's his training camp like, Stipe's, versus Ngannou? Because Ngannou trains at the UFC training center in
Yeah. And then he flies
Vegas.
back to France with his home team.
Okay. And
But you mean as far as who's he training with?
yeah. Who does Stipe?
Francis, he'll
Stipe's always kind of trained. He's still
train,
full.
he'll train with Weidman, those guys.
Stipe will?
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. He's world champion.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing is working.
Whatever he's doing is working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart fighter. I don't know. It'd be interesting.
I wouldn't consider Stipe a smart fighter.
You wouldn't?
No, I would not consider
Why?
him smart. I would consider Kane a smart fighter.
Why
Kane
wouldn't
doesn't get hit. Stipe gets hit. If Stipe will rush in there and get hit, and he'll play that game.
Yeah.
But and he doesn't use a lot of level changes. He doesn't use his grappling. Name the last guy he took down.
No, he doesn't take it. I don't know anybody who just knocks dudes out. Question is, how is it? Well, question is, can he take Ngannou down? So So Francis Ngannou fought. You're saying the better wrestler was Alistair Overeem?
No, Curtis Blades, JUCO national champion.
And Blades couldn't take him down.
Had problems, but this is back in the day. This
Yeah.
was like his first or second UFC fight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions with that. And Anthony Hamilton was Division I wrestler. Curtis Blades, national champion. It's a fascinating fight, and I am curious because, in the grand scheme of things, Francis really hasn't done much. He murked Arlovsky and he murked
Right.
Overeem, who are both
Right.
long in the tooth. It's
Right.
not like he's beating a prime JDS, which Stipe did.
Right.
It's not like he murked a Mark Hunt, who still has a great chin.
True.
So
True.
there's all these X factors, and maybe
The only thing is, I wonder how much. I feel like he has so much momentum. Like his confidence is probably sky high. Stipe's got to be thinking about what a liability that power is.
I don't think so.
No?
I think Stipe feels disrespected that he's an underdog as a champion.
Oh,
It's a fascinating fight.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
I hope you're right, B.
I mean, how do you, as a heavyweight with that kind of power, can you cover up? Can you parry? I mean, with those small gloves?
Tell you what.
If he swings, is the idea to stay? Can you stand in his grill and kind of like
You got to get under.
block? You got to get under.
Yeah.
You got to get what?
Underhook. You have to close the gap. There's no exchanges.
There's no exchanges.
No,
at
if
that,
you're
with that power
Stipe,
level.
there's no.
You're either
at
outside
heavyweight-
the pocket-
At heavyweight, there's really no exchange.
Okay, you're either at the edge of the pocket or you got underhooks.
You're either out or you're in.
Okay.
There's no in between, especially with Francis.
So fucking hard.
Like, think about Overeem. Overeem was doing decent, and then he goes, fuck, I'm just swing from the hips and gets fucking annihilated.
Yeah,
You just don't want to play that game.
not with him.
I don't think Stipe play that game. I do think Stipe is going to be in and out, but it's just a matter of time where, Stipe will play with that danger zone. And with Francis, I just don't think there's a lot of room for error. And it's scary for a guy like Stipe, who generally doesn't have a lot of head movement.
Yeah,
Stipe is very plotty.
yeah,
Huge head.
yeah. Huge head.
Good chin.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think good chins matter when you're fighting Francis.
I feel like
But
he's,
Francis could, again, we don't know much about Francis. Francis could be all hype. Francis could land that big shot. It doesn't knock Stipe out. Stipe keeps going forward, and Francis like, oh shit. And we see him crumble. We see him break. Although with his history and being homeless and his father being a world-renowned street fighter in Africa on the streets of Cameroon, I would assume Francis has some
mental toughness. Well,
toughness.
according to Rogan, he trains like a fucking beast. Like Ngannou.
That doesn't
trains
mean
like-
anything to me.
No.
Oh, he trains hard?
Yeah.
Everyone on the roster trains very, very hard.
Well, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like Stipe trains hard.
Yeah.
Stipe trains like a beast.
Yeah.
DC trains like a beast. Ostermeyer trains like a beast.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
No, dude, but he's hitting the pads hard. They all hit pads very hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Ostermeyer is the only guy who would spar with Anthony Johnson. He's the only guy who'd go in there and spar with him.
Jesus Christ.
And go blow for blow with him.
Jesus. Really?
So, but you know what I'm saying? When people are like, dude, he's such a beast. I've heard that from Francis, but
Yeah.
All these guys.
All these guys.
I mean, Verdum's an absolute nightmare in the gym.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
And whether do you train smart? There's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
A lot of factors.
But, the UFC, they just did the whole Bane thing, with Francis, and they're trying to hype this Francis train up. So you can see why Stipe feels a little disrespected. Mm-hmm. But I hope you're right, B. I hope Stipe goes in there and does work. I think him and a Kane matchup is what we need. But
yeah, I want to see that. I really want to see Kane John Jones. I want John Jones to come back clean, and I want the super fight. John Jones, Kane Velasquez.
Kane needs to fight probably twice before then.
Yes.
He's been out for so long. Yeah. But I'd love to see that too, dude.
Fuck.
I hope you're right, man.
We'll see, buddy.
I think DC gets a
You're going to be there. You're going to be cage side.
Yeah, I'll be cage side. I think DC's gets second round submission over Ozdemir.
Really?
You think Ozdemir wins?
No, I think DC puts him on his back.
Yeah.
And wears
with
him
the
down.
quickness.
Ozdemir has been looking really good. I didn't know his pedigree. He's a high level striker.
Yep.
So
DC's just too smart, I think, to play that game with no time. Rest card ain't shit. And then Bellator, you got Chael, Rampage. Chael's in there yesterday. Chael's in shape.
Looks good, huh?
Looks good.
He's awesome.
He was tired.
He was.
I tell you, he's tired, Hunchin.
Yeah. But he woke up after you started talking to you.
Yeah, he's great.
But before he was just about to sleep. Yeah. He had his mom and his uncle. It was pretty cool to see them here too.
Fighting Rampage.
I know.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
He's in the heavyweight tournament. So if he wins that fight, he fights the winner, Frank Mir, Fedor. I'm like, dude, those guys are so big. He's like, nah, I'll figure it out. Because you never know what Fedor you can get. You never know what Frank Mir you can get.
Mir
He's
walks
right.
around at 260, more than that, actually.
Yeah.
And Chael's not that big, yeah.
Chael's 214.
Chael fought at 185.
Yeah, he fights at 214 now.
He's cutting weight still too.
He say he just feels natural to cut some sort of weight. Otherwise, he doesn't feel like he's getting in a fight.
That's incredible.
He's funny, right?
He's amazing.
He's the skills, though. Who knows? I think.
What do you think of the Roy McDonald
Great
Lima fight?
Great fight.
Lima's a giant.
Lima's a knockout artist.
What's that?
I've had Lima in here, and it's funny because with Lima, Bellator goes, "Hey, we want to give you Roy McDonald," and Lima, I go, I know of Lima, but I'm like, I'll just take Roy. Like, no, please do both. So Roy comes in, does his thing. I'm like, Roy's good. And then Douglas Lima comes in, and he stole the show, man.
Really?
He was great.
Really?
He's great. Amazing
Bring him
stories,
up for a
man.
It's right there. You can click on that Douglas Lima.
I think it's going to take it to a different thing. Yeah.
Really, man. Wow.
Yeah. Let's go here.
And just confident and
Just a nice kid.
yeah.
He looks like a thug, but he's
knockout artist.
super cool.
Has the most he's the best knockout artist in Bellator history. He just feels like he hasn't got the respect that he deserves being as high level as he is.
What do you think here? If you have to put, where's the smart money?
It's tough to bet against Roy McDonald, man. Roy McDonald is the best welterweight on the planet. He beat Woodley, especially the way Roy looked against Paul Daly. But this is definitely Roy's toughest fight in quite some time.
Damn.
Good cards, though.
All the same night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting
head to
because that UFC pay-per-view isn't that strong. Besides those two fights, they're not strong at all. And then you have free Bellator, which is a banger on Paramount Network, which is they're no more Spike, right? It's just Paramount Network now.
Yeah.
So they're launching this big card for free. So I wonder how many pay-per-views that steals from the UFC, because if you're just a general fight fan, you really don't know who Francis is. You don't know who Ozdemir is. Stipe can take or leave. DC, I like him when he fights John Jones. The rest card, I don't know. Wow, it's free. I know Chael. I know Rampage. I know Roy McDonald. I know Michael Chandler. So it's going to be interesting to see the numbers. I think the numbers will suffer for the UFC.
Really?
I do. I don't think they break.
It'll be very interesting to see
250,000.
the day, if they play their cards right, the day that Bellator beats the UFC.
They'll beat them Saturday. They'll beat them overall view Saturday, but one's free and one's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Now, if they're both pay-per-view, God, it'd be close, this card.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be interesting. I love competition.
Yeah, I think it's good.
100% it's good. 100%. If you reward your fighters, you're going to get some of the best ones are going to go over there.
I'm excited for the fights this weekend, though.
Bellator doesn't have to deal, I'm not saying anything, but Bellator doesn't have to deal with the kind of drug testing that the UFC does, right?
No, it's based off state-to-state commissions. they still drug test, but no, not like USADA. Not like USADA at all.
All right.
You got some current events, Chin?
Yep.
Ooh, Aaron Pico, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I want to see that kid.
She's
Even though
last
he had a
fight?
tough. Yeah, he had a tough one.
No.
You
He
mean
knocked the dude out
I
so
was there
bad.
for his first fight.
The Madison Square Garden fight that I worked at? Yeah,
but
you were
this
there.
kid is-
No, you
is
should have seen his
just a
fight after
prodigy.
that.
Really? Did he look insane?
Oh, my God.
He
knocked this dude out so bad.
yeah.
Uppercut was so vicious.
He's been doing it since he was wrestling on an international level at 16 years old. You know that? It's weird.
Yeah, he's the little next
Lord.
big thing.
It looks everybody 40 at this point.
Yeah, it's tough on your face.
Lord. That kid, I mean, how old is he now? 20.
20.
Look at his face.
He looks 20.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't think so, V?
if he was revived with electricity,
If he's left out in the sun?
his face looks like a baseball. I mean, in all due respect, that kid's been
He's been through some shit, man. He boxed at Wild
He was
Card.
boxing when he
He's
was
been
a
on the
little
national
kid.
team. Yeah.
That's yeah. Wow. I mean, that kid was.
He looks like a young Frank Shamrock.
amazing.
He does look like Frank
Groomed
Shamrock.
to
He
be
looks
a
like
champion.
Frank Shamrock.
He's so used to winning.
He's a monster.
You can see video of him wrestling at 16 years old.
16?
On an international
Bro,
level.
there's video of him wrestling at like 7.
No, but I'm
grown
saying
men.
wrestling like Russians
Oh,
were
yeah.
30
Yeah.
and doing work
No, he's a monster, man.
at 16.
He's a prodigy.
Prodigy.
He's our LeBron James.
A prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And is he fighting at 45 or 55?
45, where
45.
he belongs.
Where he
That
belongs.
last guy he knocked out so fucking bad. Not that guy.
Well, now,
That
hold
guy
on.
beat him.
Hold for a second. Go back to that, please.
That guy beat
Go
him.
back to that.
Yes.
Now, that guy is modeling Wrangler jeans. Who is that guy? Is that
This
John
guy you
Fogerty?
lost to.
Is that John Fogerty from Clearwater Revival? Who
looks
is
like
that
the
guy?
lead
Who's
singer
the
of
civilian
Train.
with the long hair?
You talking about the lead singer of Train?
Yes.
Zach Freeman.
Who's the guy? Who's the 46-year-old?
That's the guy that fucked up Pico's debut.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he was 6-0 in the
Yeah, because that guy's like a real veteran.
Yeah, but he was just 6-0, but in way bigger. Pico should have been fighting that weight class, but also,
Yeah.
I asked Scott Coker, I went, dude, why would you give Pico that guy? He goes, Pico wants someone even more qualified than that. No one will fight him. Everyone turned the fight down. It's the only guy that would take the fight.
Wow.
Heavier, 6 fights, 6-0. Pico's like, I'll take it, I guess. He wanted more.
Yeah. Well.
But I tell you what, if Crazy Bob Cook co-signs you and Crazy Bob Cook co-signs
Coke.
our boy Pico here, that means he's legit.
Yeah.
All right, Chin, what current events you got, brother?
All right. The first one is that it's just an update on the H&M mom. That little kid that did the ad for H&M had a sweater on that said "coolest monkey in the jungle." His mom is actually like saying to the people that are giving them crap, like, it's not a big deal. You guys are crying wolf.
Like, relax.
Yeah, like, chill out.
Yeah, I agree.
But didn't P. Diddy offer this kid a full modeling contract now?
Don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure. I think P. Diddy.
What was this about? Because he had that sweatshirt.
Yeah, you didn't hear about this, Brian?
No.
It was like an H&M ad, and the kid was just wearing this sweater, and then all these celebrities, mostly black celebrities, are coming out saying like, this is crap, and they changed the picture to look like he's the king of the world.
There was a history of yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a huge backlash.
You don't
and
remember
then-
this? Oh, no, we did this with Theo.
Yeah.
We did when Theo was there. So they came out with a picture of a little black boy, like this little white boy.
Yeah.
And his says "coolest monkey in the jungle."
Yeah, I could have told you that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you find it racist?
No, I mean, I don't think anybody was trying to be racist there. I think
It was sloppy?
it's sloppy. I would if I was on that photo shoot, I would have said, "Excuse me, no, can't do that."
Yeah, how's it slip through? Or are they so not racist? They were
Yeah,
like,
that's
what?
that's
That's
probably
the
what it
mom's
is.
argument.
It's a little boy.
And she's right.
What are you talking
And
about?
she's right.
But then she got
I call my
backlash from
son.
that.
I call my son a monkey. So, but there's a history.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's going to happen. You gotta
H&M,
know.
though, do better.
You gotta know. You gotta know people are gonna.
But then
that.
you know the rap artist G-Eazy, he has his own line with HM that's supposed to come out, and he just dropped the deal. It was like, because you guys were so sloppy with this and looks racist, I'm out.
The Weeknd too. They're two huge stars.
Big blunder on H&M's part.
Yeah. All right. Well,
What else you got,
Well,
Jen?
that's that. So the mom actually was getting crap about it too.
Oh, there it is. P. Diddy set to offer H&M child Cotton Ray Storm a $1 million modeling contract.
there you go.
Things really worked out
A
for
lot
that
of good
little
things
dude.
worked out for
Hell
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
But H&M got screwed. All right, so everyone has seen this by now, right?
No.
No?
This is crazy.
How
This
the
is
hell
a
did that
car
happen?
that ended up in the second story of a building, which was a dentist's office. And this looks unbelievable, right?
Is this
Yeah.
Fast and Furious 7?
So there's footage of this. And this is actually in Santa Ana, my parents' hood. And I'll
Orange
show you
County?
the video. Yeah.
Is there a
17th
video of
Street.
it?
Yes. A couple of videos. So the first video came out, and this is the first video.
Dramatic news surveillance
That guy looks
video
like he
of an
gets Italian
unbelievable car
sandwiches.
crash in Southern California. Look at this. Police say
Oh!
Jumps the center divider and crashes into the side of the house.
car. This happened in Santa.
Goose.
Boom.
They hit that medium, and then the car, as you saw, went
Okay, so you see this?
landed
So the car
to the
jumps.
second floor.
Why
It's
did
the
they
building.
do it?
Office. The car
How crazy is that?
right off that building.
He was on
The
narcotics.
two people in the
These all these
He
things
admitted.
are fast.
minor injuries.
So did
Damn,
you see that
suffered
thing?
minor
That's
injuries.
impressive.
That's
They
it.
both survived. One person actually was able to climb out, but stayed there, and one person had to be rescued.
Shit.
That's
And
impressive.
he just admitted I was on narcotics.
My bad, man. I was on meth. Thought we could jump the house.
Yep.
So there was a car that passed
Miscalculated.
by. Oh, sorry.
What'd you say?
There was a car that passed by after he hit the thing. So that was actually a commuter bus that had a dash cam. You can see the video here.
Oh, let's see that. Oh!
Dude,
How crazy
that
is
could have
that?
gone right into the car. Oh,
Is that a Civic, Chin?
I think it's an Altima or something like that.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
That bus.
So no one got seriously hurt, so that's good. No one got killed.
God. Insurance ain't going to be pretty with that.
Yeah. All right.
God, what was he smoking to jump cars?
Narcotics, I think it has to be like some sort of pain pills or something,
PC
maybe.
bill or something.
Just like drinking and doing pain pills
Smoking meth, smoking dope.
or that.
What else you got?
Stole my narcotics.
In Japan, it happened again. So there was a false missile alert in Japan. How crazy is this, man? So Japan's NHK, which is it's a public broadcasting network. They did the same thing where they put on TV, on their websites and on the phones that North Korea had a missile coming towards them.
No one has
that's
skeptical
scary.
hippo eyes
Right?
with all this
I
stuff.
don't know
2
what to
days
make of
after.
this. I don't.
What do you think? You
I
think
don't
it's
know.
Do you think it's them just trying to like
I
everyone?
think that I think actually these things have been set up recently, and these are the glitches that happen. Right? I think that these are the glitches. Like this has not always been the case, and now they have this new system set up, and these are the growing pains. These are the glitches. They're always glitches, right? It's all human error.
God, weird-
When you
weird
see
human error.
when you fucking
it's
see
a little scary that they're doing these things.
Well, when you see what we used to like, the kind of maintenance we used to have on our Trident, or it was Titan 2 missiles that packed, I think, 1,000 times the amount of bomb power that the nuclear bomb over Hiroshima that killed vaporized 100,000 people in a second did. The Titan 2s were the most powerful missiles in the U.S. arsenal, and they were in these giant silos. They were 90 feet tall. And the stories of the 18 and 19-year-old guys who were responsible for keeping them clean,
Protecting them.
and it was constant maintenance, and they were sitting on massive amounts of jet fuel, essentially. And they'd have to go and fix things, and the guy who dropped the wrench, and it landed and blew a hole into the side of it, and jet fuel started pads. Long story short, it blew up. A couple of them were killed. It blew up, and they found the warhead a quarter mile away. They found the warhead that could destroy, that could kill, 10 million people in a ditch. Now, they basically were like, it's impossible for it to go off, but it got shot into the sky, and it was a quarter mile away.
shit.
And then they talked to some other people, and they're like, well, it's not impossible that it could have gone off. Yeah.
Game over. And where's that at? In
That
Vegas
was
or some
somewhere
shit?
in Nevada.
Yeah.
And they had, or somewhere like New Mexico.
Yeah.
And they had it under massive amounts of concrete. And when that thing blew, the concrete went all over the place, and that missile head blew out and just
Forget that job.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
They
else
didn't
you
know
got, Chin?
Just real quick. So this is how they responded. NHK said the mistake was a result of an error by a staff member who was operating the alert system for online news, but
Yeah.
didn't elaborate. That was it. I feel like there's something really
No,
weird
it's
going
a human
on
error.
there.
People are not as
you
they're
don't
not
think
on
it's
it
too
as
convenient?
I think actually
You have zero skeptical
Also,
headlines?
2
no,
days
because,
apart,
because,
too.
because what I think people would be surprised at is just how unorganized the government is, including the CIA, including
But
our missile.
you're not. It doesn't raise some eyebrow to you, B, that all of them are getting these nuclear warnings ready
I mean,
to go?
I don't know.
That and there's 2 days apart.
It I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
It's a little scary to me.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
it is
All right.
interesting.
Donald Trump, he did that physical test in the White House, and the doctor for the White House said that he actually had a perfect score on his cognitive test.
I'm sure.
So he's not
This
crazy.
is all hype that he's crazy. Shut up. Shut up. Also, shithole. Like I'm not a fan of Trump. Okay, you know that.
A what?
I've never been a fan of Trump.
yeah.
From day one, I just thought he was. I always thought
This
he was
thing's
fucking-
full of shit.
But when he says
he's six-
shithole countries, like there are a lot of shithole towns in this country too. Like a shit. That's not what I.
Oh, that's
whether
the
or not
other
he's
story.
racist or not is another story.
Well, you can't say as the president of the United States, you can't say we shouldn't let these people in from these shithole countries.
Well, I think that he was probably talking privately to people going, you know, why do we have all these people coming in from shithole countries? Can we have them coming in from other countries? That was more, that might have been an off the cuff thing. I don't think that is something that we've all said, like shithole. It's a shithole country. Doesn't mean I think all Africans.
God, I don't want my president to talk or think like that, man.
I think all presidents talk like you know.
But didn't he
in
say like he
ways-
would rather have more people from Norway or something like that on
No,
top
I think-
of all that?
I think he's not an eloquent guy. Again, I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm just not. There are things to criticize Trump about, and I could fill a book. But like when you say something like that, my guess with that fucking guy is what he's saying is that we have a lot of people coming into this country that don't have skill sets. This is an old argument, okay? That we have a lot of people that are not educated. There are a lot of people with high education, high skill sets that can't get into the country, okay? Because I guess there's a lottery, and he's like, why don't we bring in people who are highly skilled and highly educated from places like Norway, a rich developed country, than a place like Haiti.
So basically
you're
bring in white people.
No, you're always
Bring
going to
in
get that.
privileged white
You're going to get
people.
that, right? You're going to get that. You're going to get the minute you say Norway, which is very white, versus Haiti.
It's only white.
Just know that you're going to
Against
deal with
blacks.
that in this climate. Nobody wants to.
I'll tell you what I'm not buying. It says the president was 6'3" and weighed 239 pounds. My ass, he is the same height and weight as me. My fucking
no way.
ass.
There's no
You're
way.
crazy if he's not 6'3", 300 pounds.
He might have been, but his natural weight might be because he played basketball when he was younger. He might have been really skinny. Like he's not a big muscular guy, and I think that's all fat. So he might be a natural.
Hey man, you got to quit sticking up for this guy. I guarantee you, he's not 239 pounds.
They wouldn't lie about that. They can't lie about that.
Yeah, they can.
Nah,
They sure as
that's
fuck
the doctor
can.
who's got to say stuff.
Oh, the doctor that works in the White House tells us our president's healthy and has perfect brain.
There are a lot of people involved in that process. I don't know that there'd be other things to lie about, right?
They said that he had really good genetics, and that
It's
he
called
also-
genetics. He has incredibly good genes, and that's just the way God made him. Oh yeah, that's a legit doctor. That's a legit doctor.
They did say he was overweight, but that didn't say he was obese or anything, but a little overweight.
He looks pretty fat to me, dude.
There's no way he's
Like
240
if you've seen him
pounds.
sitting down on a golf course, he's a fatty fat man.
You have seen how fat his ass is?
Yeah.
He's huge.
He's a big guy.
He's so big, man.
Bring him up. Just put in skinny Donald Trump when he's young skinny Donald Trump. Put that in. I want to see something. I'm gonna have to pee real soon here.
Go for it. Don't see one. There he is. With
Tall guy.
Reagan.
Big
Taller than I
dude,
thought,
man.
yeah.
He's not. There's no way he's 239 pounds.
I don't know. I better go pee.
I mean, see him in a suit, man, in his pants. There's just no way. What do you got?
How about this that Bryan just saw? A fisherman sues after a dramatic boat crash caught on video.
Fucking scary.
What
Wait,
happened?
just look at this. I just barely saw it right now. Do you know the story, Bryan?
No, I just.
Play the video.
Well, yeah, let's just look at this. So they're fishing and a boat's coming right at them.
Shit.
And they
You
jump.
don't know which way to
oh
jump.
Oh my god. That is so
Dude,
scary.
You got to jump off.
Oh
oh
my
my god.
Fuck, man.
God.
Yeah, it's not good.
I didn't do too
Now, what
much.
if you got low, real low?
Oh, definitely got to get off.
You got to jump off.
So
right?
what happened?
Let me read it.
Oof.
Holy fuck, that was scary.
Man, that scares me.
Troll, hey.
Whoa.
The other boat just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he
huh?
just couldn't see.
God, that other boat was coming in hot.
He was just
Coming
going
too
fast and
You
couldn't
gotta be
see him.
looking at where the fuck you're going. No, that's a guy not looking is what he's
Boats
doing.
are so dangerous, man.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Tell you what else is dangerous. You can be driving your boat and a fish jumps in the air and smacks you right in your face.
I'd rather have that than
People
the
die
boat.
that way.
Well, especially if it's a marlin.
Uh-huh. Well, no, I'm talking about
talking about
a big
the-
old perch.
Nah. You ever seen a marlin take the old nose through the heart?
No.
Me neither, but I can imagine.
No, but if you can fucking YouTube fish smack somebody in the face. Go ahead.
No, there's. I guarantee you, there's a video of a swordfish stabbing a man. They jump in the air and go crazy.
Yeah, you die. But I'm saying when you're in your car, yeah, carps. That's what they do. Carp. See how they
So
jump
these
in the
are
air?
flying carp.
Yeah, flying
There's just
carp.
too many Asian carp.
Oh, that's hilarious. See, now when you're on a speedboat and you're doing that, and a carp jumps in the air,
There.
you're getting hit in the face.
There, boom.
Hey, this is whatever. Chin, go swordfish stabs a man.
Sir,
I mean, these harmless fish.
sword stabs man in the mouth. That
Mouth?
came right up.
Impales face. Oh, I did see this a while ago.
shit.
It's actually after they caught it.
Oh, those things go wild when you catch them, baby.
Yeah.
Just off the coast, and they are known for their spectacular fighting ability.
Yeah.
They're fighting to stay alive, for God's
For the
sake.
second time the marlin launches out of the water, it's horrifyingly close.
It's not really horrifying.
It jumps out of the
These
water,
idiots are catching
and then the fish.
All right, here we are.
Towards Stephen.
And the marlin's deadly bill is shooting straight at Steven's face.
That's what you get, bitch.
Steven tries to block the torpedo
Recreation.
fish with his arm, but the marlin's spear-like bill stabs into his mouth.
Oh.
It thrashes from side to side. The angry marlin slices the back of Steven's throat and tears up the inside of his cheek. Thankfully, the deadly bill pops out of Steven's mouth when the marlin's body crashes on the side of the boat and flops back into the sea.
That fish said, enjoy the fish.
Oh my God! How you like me now, motherfucker?
Deep throat this nose, bitch.
Ah,
Enjoy the fish while I deep throat
that's
your
kinda
fucking mouth.
hurt.
Man, there's not a better one, huh? Fisherman gets stabbed in the face. Go to that one.
Impaled by.
Oh,
let me
this
see
one?
That.
This one?
That looks.
I want to see that fisherman get stabbed in the face. Yeah, right there.
It's not the same.
Oh, you know.
This is what you get, though. Why are you fucking with swordfish and marlins and stuff, man? They're so cool.
Oh, he's gonna hit it too.
Yeah, they kill it like
Yeah.
that. It's a beautiful animal, isn't it?
Damn.
That's what you get, bitch. Enjoy that swordfish with one fucking eye.
Yeah, that's quick.
I gotta get back. Get back.
How cool is that? How cool is that thing?
I let it go, man.
That was it.
Did he get fucked up? God, that would hurt. How about the guy deep throat that one's nose?
That was nothing.
Oh,
That's like the bull that impaled that guy through the mouth. Oh, they're hurrying.
what's this?
I
Yeah,
saw someone's
impaled
foot.
him.
Oh, God.
Fuck! That makes me feel sick.
Well, now is that through the skin? Because that looks like it's through the bone, bro.
That's through the.
Does that scare you?
Oh my
Help.
gosh.
Just makes me feel sick. It hurts so
You can't
bad.
watch that?
It makes my nuts tighten up.
Look at him. He's like, ah.
Is it real though?
Yeah,
That's
it's
real.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
what
That's
else you
enough.
got, Chin? Fuck.
That was gross.
Like I find myself folding my arms kind of tight.
Well, this one's not a big deal, but do you guys know who this guy is? Because I don't. He got cast as Drago's son,
Who is he? Romanian boxer Florian Montana
Montano.
has joined Michael B. Jordan, Sylvester Stallone in Creed 2.
Yeah, you know how like Sage Northcutt was going to go for Drago's son?
He's too
and he
small.
looked just like him.
Yeah,
he's too small. Yeah, he's too short. I mean, so this guy got it. Not a big deal.
It's pretty big.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are talking about the Olympic stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that girl Michaela Maroney, I guess she signed an NDA with USA Gymnastics a while ago that says she couldn't stand trial. She couldn't talk about anything that happened with that one guy, Larry Nassar.
Yeah.
Who ended up, you know.
Do these guys not think they're going to get caught when they
No.
behave this way?
No,
They
they're
must
sick.
not.
They're sick in
Yeah,
the
they
head.
must not.
They think these little girls are never going to say shit.
So the US Gymnastics, they actually held on to that NDA. They didn't let her speak until Chrissy Teigen did an Instagram or a Twitter post saying that because the NDA is you pay $100,000 if you say something.
Yeah.
So Chrissy Teigen says, I'll pay that price. You just do it.
Wow.
Then the next day, they said, yes, she can speak without being fined.
Oh, thank you, USA Gymnastics.
no
Thank you.
fucking
How badass is Chrissy Teigen?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Face 105 if she speaks. Yeah. Oh, okay. Fuck you, USA Gymnastics.
Yeah.
You better.
Tegan said she'll pay it for her. No problem.
Yeah. No, you say whatever. If somebody
Did
touches
you see what she came
talk.
out and said?
No,
Have
but
you
what's
seen it?
Anderson
It's pretty
Silva
powerful.
doing in this clip?
What?
What? No. Yeah.
So what did she say?
You'll have to play it. I'm sure they show it, but she tears into this dude.
Yeah, she does.
Tight move, Chrissy Teigen, though.
Oh yeah.
They not show it?
You just never think that's happening to them
God, that doctor just
No, this is October.
doctor molesting everybody.
for several years.
And hundreds of girls, over 140 girls.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy. What else you got, Chin?
Good luck in jail, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they keep him in a special jail.
What else you got, Chin?
I think that was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Chin got a new haircut, everybody, if you can't see him. MJ's been gone. I think she's taking a shit.
Yeah, that's
That's probably too.
probably true. No.
Hey, Chin, why'd you decide to shave your head?
I had to shave for like a week or two, I think. 2 weeks. I don't know. Just felt like doing it.
All right, man.
Good. I like it.
All
Thanks,
right, bro.
dude.
Hey, who sent us that skull? Did you see the new skull? You probably didn't see it, B. Who
Yeah,
was
I
it?
saw it. I saw
At
it.
Buddha. What is it? Buddha some?
I took a picture of the actual tag, so I'll find it here.
It's pretty well done. Handmade. It's a human skull that I actually think Chin made himself and then said someone else made it, but
Tyler Tilley?
no, but what's their company? At Buddha what? Give them a shout out. Buddha.
Let me get that card.
I should have it on my story here.
Fuck, still won a gold medal after dealing with all that. After dealing with being
Oh,
molested.
it's at Bangkok Skulls.
Bangkok
At
skull.
Bangkok Skulls.
Damn.
I know. Thing's sick, right?
Damn.
All right, B.
All right, buddy.
I'm off to Boston, buddy.
Yeah, you are, pal.
Wilbur, I will see you Friday night.
There it is.
You Bostons.
You kidding?
Bostonians.
I need, we're selling well in Columbus, Ohio. What is it? January 25, 26, 27. Funny Bone, Columbus. And then we got the Improv in DC, February 1, 2, and 3.
And I the comedy
Drag it out. Comedy
works downtown Denver.
Yep.
January 31st, Wednesday night. The February 1st is sold out. And then February 2 and 3, I'm in St. Louis. And then end of February, February 23rd to the 25th, I'm at La Jolla, the Comedy Store, basically San Diego. Vancouver, March 1st. That bad boy is almost sold out. And then Bryan and I are together March 2nd in Vancouver. And then Tampa and West Palm Beach just announced. Get tickets now. Florida, I'm coming. Squeeze those goddamn oranges and lock up your alligators. I'm coming. tfatk.com. Bryan and myself. Get your tickets, son. This is the Fire Kid. We're out.